Happy New Year's Eve for everybody here in America and North American continents. And Happy New Year's Eve to all those in Europe and Asia, and especially my honey in Australia. So let's get down to these numbers and we'll let you know what happened today. So I'm supposed to have 1,500 calories per my new resolution. So it's one resolution I've already told y'all about. Then I had 1576 today, not bad. Then I worked out 726, and that gave me a net of 850, and so put me under by 650 today. So it was a great day today, y'all. And the key thing is I had bought good groceries to make good choices, and I cooked. And that's been the key to me. If I buy things that are good for me, I do eat them. So, I'm going to tell you about today, and then at the end, listen for my health resolutions because it's already about to be New Year's, or it is already New Year's Eve where my honey is. So I'm just going to go ahead and tell y'all. So, anyway, today, this morning, I couldn't put those tomato plants out, y'all, because we were in the 30s this morning. So I had put them up on the porch so they were protected. I am again on the south facing wall. Have a great protected porch with a fence in front of it. Even in an apartment, it's a nice setup. I love this little apartment. It'll be great to go from here to my home. So once I get my home, that'll be exciting. But that is it's nice to be able to at least have that south facing wall. So that's been helping a lot with keeping my plants growing and healthy and stuff. So I went, yeah, that's right. And my first break had it 7:45 this morning. Yo, it was still 40 degrees outside, by the way. And I bundled up. I will put that picture on so you can see it. But I bundled up, y'all, and I speed walked. And I got my 4/10 of a mile down instead of 10 minutes today. I did 7 minutes today because I wasn't going to stay out in that cold longer than I had to. So then finally about lunchtime, it was warm enough. When it gets into the 40s, like mid 40s or even lower 40s, I go ahead and put those tomato plants out because again, I'm on the south wall and that sun is already nice and bright and can get to them. And one thing that's been keeping them alive is I've been trying to remember about once every few weeks to add some fertilizer that I use, and it seems to be helping them. And I did find out that it's good to keep them still watered whenever it's still cold. Not soaked, but at least water them a little bit so they're still, those roots can just dig in well and be nice and healthy and help your plant stay healthy. So that's one thing I've learned this year is that. So did that today and then did some house cleaning this evening. And of course, most of it's done. So it's just whenever I cook, I've got to clean. So do that. And I can't remember if I've told y'all this, but I have a pretty big Irish heritage in my family. And my brother told me about the station that he listens to, and I added it to my phone, y'all, and I have been having fun. It's just little Irish jigs and fun, and just I love it. It's so much fun. So anyway, and that's another reason why I'm looking forward to doing the St. Patty's Day 5K because I can sport all my neat Irish stuff that I already have. So anyway, it's just one of those things that'll be fun. And Mom and I are working at it. In fact, Mom and Dad went to go get him ready for January 2nd for his procedure today. So they did some tests. So then when he goes that morning, he doesn't have to do any tests. He'll just be ready. And y'all, be praying for them. They have to be there at 5:30 in the morning, and his procedure starts at 7:30. So just be praying for them. They definitely need it. And just the strength and the whatever the Lord has for us, we know it's part of His plan, and we will have Him through it all. So just one of those little things that one thing about having faith and believing in God has always helped me in my life, but especially when it comes to things like this and you think, where am I going to turn to? I know I have hope in the Lord. And even if it doesn't turn out how we as humans want it, I still know that God's in control. So just one of those things. If you're struggling with anything, have any questions, anything like that, please let me know. I would love to answer your questions as best I can. And y'all, I certainly don't have all the answers, but I can give you some good scriptures, and the Lord does work through, at least in my life. He has used a lot of scripture because it's his words. So has used a lot of that in my life to encourage me. But let's get back down to what I was doing today. So did the house cleaning, the Irish, kind of enjoying Irish music as I'm doing that. And then I did walk again this afternoon to the, just check my mail. It's just like a 1/10 of a mile. But I just walked it casually because I just enjoy the fresh air. It was warm enough, and it's just so pretty outside. In fact, I got a really neat picture. I hope it turns out well in the video, but I got a couple of pictures of the moon tonight, and it was just so neat. It's one thing I enjoy looking at is things in nature and enjoying like a cool breeze on even a cool day, as long as I don't have to worry about being out too long in it. Anyway. So, I am going to put a little reminder in right here. So pay attention to it because I really want y'all to be a part of it. So, anyway, I know I love to hint at that because I just love to see how everything goes. But anyway, so let's get down to these New Year's resolutions. My first resolution in my health, and this is health-wise that I like to share with y'all, is 1,500 calories a day. Get as close to it as I possibly can in what I eat. And then whatever I work off, I work off. Second thing, one thing that has really hindered me in continuing to do well is eating well. And that's ordering food, y'all. So I'm not going to be ordering food anymore. I am going to buy it myself and fix it. Or when I go out to eat with my family, I'll have it there. So if I want to get something sweet there, I'll let myself get something sweet there. But we get together usually about once a week. So otherwise, I'll be fixing my own food or getting something like the Lean Cuisines. That really does help me. So I've used that before in the past, many years ago when I had lost good weight and was healthy and active. So that is a resolution to get my food where it needs to be because I know how to eat well. It's just I have to do it. So my third one is in March. I really want to walk that 5K in an hour or less. So that is my third huge health goal in March. I'm not sure about any of the other goals throughout the year, but those are my big 3 ones that I really want to accomplish this year and just show y'all that you can do anything. Just one second, I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. Sorry, I got a little tickle in my throat. I was like, I don't want to cough, ugly cough on here. So anyway, but you can absolutely do anything you set your mind to. I had no clue when I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in June of 2018, and I was 341 pounds. I had no idea that today I can walk 3 miles in 1 hour and 14 minutes on the weekend. I can walk 4/10 of a mile in 7 minutes during a work day. And I could certainly get down under 300. This morning, y'all, I was 291. So I had gained a little bit because I've been in the at 283 once before, but now I am at 291. So even through the holidays, I am coming back, and I am coming back strong, y'all. So trust me, you can do absolutely anything. And I want to encourage y'all with that and leave you with that tonight. So, if you like this video, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I will catch y'all tomorrow for the thing I put up earlier. I'm going to do it again right here, y'all. So if you're still here, here's your second reminder. Have a great one, y'all.